The verb haber, meaning there was and there were, has two forms to talk about things in the past. These verbs are había and hubo. Había describes a situation that happened in the past, like the imperfect. Hubo describes an event that took place and it only happened once, like the preterite. For example, había mucha lluvia ayer, or there was a lot of rain yesterday, or hubo unas tormentas en la semana pasada, meaning there were some storms last week. Let's review the preterite conjugations. The preterite form of AR verbs are aste, o, amos, and aron. The preterite form of ER and IR verbs are iste, io, imos, and ieron. Now for the imperfect conjugations. The imperfect form for AR verbs are aba, abas, aba, abamos, and aban. The imperfect form for ER and IR verbs are ia, ias, ia, iamos, and ian. There are some key words that can help you know when to use the imperfect, like estar,
Estaban cansada.
parecer,
Parecías mal.
sentirse,
Nos sentíamos bien.
tener,
Tengo hambre. Tenía hambre.
pensar,
¿Miércoles? No, sábado. Ella pensaba la fiesta era miércoles.
querer,
Ella quería ir al parque.
and saber.
¿Quién es ustedes profesora favorita? Sabemos. Ella sabía la respuesta. Profesor Lisano.
There are three ways to recognize when to use the imperfect. One way to know when to use the imperfect is to tell what day or time it was. Eran las 10 de la mañana, or it was 10 in the morning. You also use the imperfect to tell what the weather was like. Nevaba mucho en diciembre, or it was snowing a lot in December. The last way you use the imperfect is to describe physical, mental, and emotional states of a person or thing. La niña se sentía muy enferma, or the girl felt very sick. The preterite is used to tell about something that happened. La fiesta empezó a las 6 de la noche, or the party started at 6 in the evening. Preterite can also be used to talk about actions completed in the past. Yo llegué a mi trabajo en la mañana, or I arrived to my job in the morning. Lastly, the preterite is used to talk about an event that took place. Muchas personas se murieron en la inundación, or many people died in the fire. Now that we know how to conjugate in the imperfect and the preterite, we can combine them and use them in a sentence. When talking about a situation, you use the imperfect. And when something interrupts, you use the preterite. Eran las 3 de la tarde cuando salieron la escuela. Or, it was 3 in the afternoon when they left the school. Era sábado cuando fui al centro comercial. It was Saturday when I went to the mall. Fill in the sentences with the appropriate form of the imperfect tense. El perro, enfermo. El perro se sentía enfermo. Las 12 de la tarde. Eran las 12 de la tarde. Cuando fui al supermercado, mucho. Cuando fui al supermercado, llovía mucho. Fill in with the correct form of the preterite or the imperfect. Cuando ella a la fiesta, todas las personas. Cuando ella llegó a la fiesta, todas las personas bailaban. El tiempo muy caliente cuando Luisa y Pedro en la piscina. El tiempo estaba muy caliente cuando Luisa y Pedro nadaron en la piscina.